Hi, I'm Thelma Plum and I am here with Milky. I'd nearly finished writing for my record and I had all of these songs, but, I'd written these I'd gone to London start of 2020. We all know what happened at the beginning of 2020. So I don't know, just so much time has passed since then, and those songs, I don't know, they didn't seem super relevant. I was like, a lot has happened in the world. And it just, I don't know, just didn't feel right releasing those songs. And I'd started writing. I didn't intentionally sit down to be like, I'm going to write an EP, but I just started writing these songs. I was spending so much time at home in Brizzy, just kind of, I don't know, loving it in Brizzy, not loving the pandemic, but the first time I'd been in one place for so long, I normally am catching airplanes and staying in different places. And so, I don't know, there was something kind of grounding about that. And so I wrote these songs and I knew I wrote them all together, but not intentionally. It was a very organic sort of process. And I knew that they all kind of belonged together. And I knew it wasn't I didn't want to do an album of this. It was just kind of it's just, I don't know, the EP just kind of is what it is. These are the songs, and and album's next one. Something that really influenced this was, so on the cover is actually a house it's an illustration of a house that the beautiful artist Maeve Lejeune did the artwork for. She's so talented, incredible. But I remember I gave her the address of where this old housing commission house that I grew up in, shout out mom, but it was I don't know, I spent a lot of my childhood there, and my mum made it really beautiful and really nice, and I sing about that in Baby Blue Bicycle, which is going to be on the EP. So it was nice to, that's kind of I feel where a lot of it started, with just that idea. I was singing about that house, reminiscing, I don't know. Yeah. And now that's on the cover. So that's cute. Creating the EP, I loved it. Some of these songs, recording them, I suppose, working with people in Brizzy, friends that I probably normally, Danny from Kite String Tangle, who I just love Danny so much. I've loved Danny for years, and it was really nice. He's got a studio out in on the north side, very far north Strathpine, which was fun going out there and working with him. He recorded my vocals, so it was just that was so nice. I wouldn't normally work there. I got to go to we went to Byron Bay just when they had opened the borders for a little bit. I went to Byron Bay and we were working in tracked some of the songs in Bernard Fanning's studio, which was really incredible. Did a bit of it at Airlock Studios. Who's Ian from Powderfinger, so me being and I just found them all. So that was pretty cool. That's definitely really fun memories. I suppose I have also, I've gotten older, unfortunately. Yes, nostalgia is a huge theme of this record too, and I also wanted that in the production side to come, I don't know, to be I don't know, we're listening to lots of 90s production, lots of Shania Twain production was referenced quite a bit, which is so funny. Mutt Lange, shout out. Sonically, I'd been listening to a lot of Phoebe Bridgers too, so I wonder if that's maybe has something to do with it. But this is just, I wanted it to be more organic. I didn't really want it to be overly produced or anything like that. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I don't even have that much faith in myself, but maybe you're gonna love me after hearing this one. I suppose, I don't know, maybe I would play Baby Blue Bicycle, because then I feel they would get to know me quite well, because it's very literal, that song. So yeah. I guess okay, do you know what? I would like to say something from Baby Blue Bicycle, because I love, one of the lines I really am proud of, I love, because I'm that's cute. I did that, and that was cute, is the line about, the Department of Housing in Queensland wouldn't build us a fence, and we had a dog and she kept getting out. So my uncle built a fence for us, and there's a line that the fence my uncle built to stop old Rosie moseying around. And Rosie was my dog and also the name of my first EP, lol. But I kind of liked that because in real life I would never use the word moseying, which is so funny when I write. I'm sometimes like, girl, you've never used this word in your life. So maybe that one. And then the one that always gets stuck in my head is Down on Vulture Street, Outside the End. That was shout out to Powderfinger. One of my favorite things songwriting is like when people reference other songs. I love like Adele when she does it with California, like I'm in California dreaming, my favorite, love. Anyway, so that was, I definitely like wanted to do that. And the End is my favorite bar in West End. I've been there many times, had many a pashes outside the front of the End. Yeah, just some good times. I am so excited, like, for this. Just, it was awful, you know, booking so many shows and looking forward to them and then cancelling them. It just sucked. COVID, it sucked when we couldn't play. So I am so excited to play. I thrive. I feel like when I'm performing live, I love it. I'm excited. Crazy. Look, we did like lots of rehearsals before the tour because we just did like a tour recently and we played a few shows. It was just very small, and these were kind of like, this was the Making It Up to You tour. So I was doing a lot of the shows that we had to cancel or postpone. And I remember before, like, you know, playing the first show being like, do I know what I'm doing? And I haven't done this for so long. Like, I'm so out of practice. I was like, am I just going to be a big ball of nerves? But I wasn't. I think because I love it so much, I was literally like, here I am, like just living my best life. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, I just love performing, so it feels good. But yeah, lots of rehearsals, you know.
Maybe I'm smitten, bitten by the brown snake. It winds around this country town. Sometimes a flood brings us to tears. It's in our blood. Through all the years, it got my heart. The brown snake, a work of art, a work of art. Brown, like my skin.
Phoebe Bridges, Phoebe Bridges. I don't know. Yeah, Phoebe Bridges. Say Phoebe Bridges again. Oh God. Who's someone else? Casey Chambers, Casey Musgraves, Shania Twain. Yeah. Phoebe Bridges, Shania Twain, and Casey Musgraves, or Casey Chambers too. I mean, something that really changed things for me was, I know that I harp on about her a lot, but Innocent Eyes by Delta Goodrem, that was a huge one for me, and I would have been in grade 5, I think, when that came out, or maybe, yeah, anyway, but that was a huge one for me. It was definitely like made me, I don't know, I was like, I would like to be like her when I am older. I mean, maybe like Moulin Rouge. I really loved Moulin Rouge, and I love Nicole Kidman. So it would bring me one step closer to being her friend. But yeah, I would probably that one. I do try to practice mindfulness. So I try to be present when I'm on stage, because I have ADHD. So often I can be like singing a song and I'd be like, did I put my washing in the machine? Like, and then I'm at the chorus and I'm like, whoa, where have I been? And where am I? So I definitely try to make a point of being present, because otherwise, a million things. Miley, definitely Miley. She seems like she would be like down to hang. She's like, I don't know, talks about smoking weed a lot. She seems like she's pretty wild. She's a cool girl. I want to be her friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, Alanis Morissette, Ironic. I performed it at my grade 7 graduation, primary school graduation. So that was a big one for me. Oh, probably would have been a Paul Kelly concert, yeah. Oh, could have been a Paul Kelly concert too, yeah. Yes, or when I went and saw the Veronicas play when I was in grade 6 at the Brisbane Convention Centre. That was a real good one. It was Delta Goodrem, yeah. That was like the one that I chose for myself to buy, yeah. A Spice Girl. Oh, yeah, of course. Was this a trick question? Who answered Backstreet Boy? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. What did Tank say earlier? Eric. It was something else. And he's like, that would be your name. About a different character from a different band. But I guess it would not be Eric. It would be something like, I don't know. I thought it would come to me. It's just won't. So I guess we'll go with Eric Spice. Ooh, I mean, recently I did perform at the Opera House, Sydney Opera House. And I performed outside. So I was like looking at the Sydney Opera House and like the Harbour Bridge was in the background. I was supporting Paul Kelly. That was definitely it. Yeah. I mean, like literally everything I listen to, but also my friends like all love that too. So they're like, this is a hit. Look, you'd mentioned Hilary Duff before. So like Metamorphosis by Hilary Duff. That's a good listen. And something I've been listening to that I rediscovered that I listened to a lot on the weekend was Shakira, because she was in the news, I think for embezzlement something. Poor doll. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. But I do love Shakira and Waka Waka, This Time for Africa. I'm like, what a song, a banger. Goodness, can I just say Phoebe Bridgers again? I guess. Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's just so beautiful, talented. I love everything she does. I love her. Oh, maybe just like chillax a bit. Yeah, chill out a bit. Just take things as they go. Don't work too hard. Take a break. Go on a holiday. Yeah. Probably was at a Paul Kelly show. Mum says that I was like, I'm going to do that when I'm older. So, yeah, I would have been, 7. Maybe it was at Gympie Master or somewhere like that. I don't know. Yeah.